Hey Vinny, could you go get the calculators out of the closet in the back?
Yeah, Flush, I got it. Long hair versus short hair. Which one's better? Have you ever wondered how to become more attractive to women? Are you looking to change how others see you? You need to try a new hairstyle. But what kind? That's the golden question there. What should you try? And when it comes to hairstyles, there's two schools of thought. You can either have the long, luscious locks or the gross, greasy, short hair. But which hairstyle is mathematically better? Which is more proven to get you more looks on when you cross the street? And that's what we're going to look to solve today. How are we going to do that? Well, we are going to survey women and have them rank men from how attractive they think they are. We're going to survey women and have them rank 5 different men, each with a short hair and a long hair version. The test. Subjects from the sample were given a slip of paper with instructions to rank the men based on how attractive they are to you, 1 through 10, 10 being the highest. Population sample. We tested for all high school girls and sampled a cluster of all senior and junior girls, this making the test valid as we collected more than 30 pieces of data. The variables that we controlled for were overall attractiveness using the same man twice. That way, if one man was just more attractive, they both would have ranked high. By showing the picture of the same man, cut that part out. Procedure. These were the men we used in the sample. They were labeled by their letters and their hair type. The good long look. Results. We predict that the men with short hair will average higher than those with long hair. And this is just to show that long hair does not make you less attractive. Here's our thing. We used alpha of 0.05, and then mu1 was short, and then mu2 was long hair. P-value, we used the independent 2-sample t-test to solve our data, and our P came out to be 0.025. This means we reject the null hypothesis with 5% significance, implying that the men with short hair actually average higher than those with long hair. Look at that. So yeah, the men with short hair look way better. How do you work this thing? The confidence interval. The confidence interval allows us to draw the conclusion that the second group, the group with the short hair, had the higher average from the first group, which is the long hair. Here's all the data we had, collected everything from the man's rank and then the student who took it, and it's how they ranked them on the attractive scale. So for the first person here, they thought, student 1 thought B was the ugliest, and they thought E was the most attractive. And it keeps going. Here's our control chart for the short hair. The short hair control chart shows the data is controlled and there's no outliers in the data. Same with the long hair, there's no outliers in the data and it's controlled. Here's our histogram. The short hair histogram is skewed to the left, meaning that men with the short hair were ranked highly. And here's our histogram of the long hair. The histogram of long hair was skewed right, which means that the men with the long hair were skewed poorly or ranked low. Errors. We had a lot of errors in this study. The girls were all in the same room while we're testing, and this kind of affected how they all voted, I think. They were really vocal a lot of times, and I think that had an impact on what the other people thought. There were several comments about how unattractive all the men were. We took this to mean that we did a sufficient job selecting the men, as it implied that all men were equally unattractive, and none of them were really way prettier than the other guys. Men with short hair often just received a haircut, meaning that the guys with long hair could have been more, fuzzy or undercut, and then meaning that they were just, with a professional cutting your hair, you're just going to look better. We use a picture of a really famous celebrity, The Weeknd. This could have an effect on the data, as the celebrity status of the man can impact how attractive people thought they were. Me, a man giving the survey, is an obvious lurking variable. Me with my short hair kind of made it, I think it might have had an impact on how highly the people with short hair were ranked. Conclusions. We had a limited space, and this required the girls to all be in the same room. This could have led to scores being influenced by the other girls. In the future, doing this test, you should probably have 2 separate rooms to do it in. It might have been beneficial for female to do the study to make all the girls feel more comfortable and see if the scores changed any with having a female presence in the room. You could also perform the same survey I did as a man with long hair to see if the long hair scores would have went up or would have stayed about the same. And I think that would have had it would have had an effect on how they were ranked. It would be intriguing to see if the celebrities really do look better than the average Joe. And further testing could be intriguing to see as well. I don't know if that's it. Can you check it and see if that's it?